there too.
Yeah.
But you know, and then I think, like I say, you know, Atlanta is so widespread, so it's
Mommy, let's go
depends and the way they're doing it.
This report is brought to you by
What's up, everybody? As always, it's Marvin and
Amber.
And
we're with the family. Oh.
So we're here in the NO, hear that no, yeah.
Throwback.
Anyways, guys, we just got here to the city of New Orleans, Louisiana. We're starving, so as always, I always talk about food, because food is all I'm thinking about. We're gonna get unpacked. We need to let our phones charge for just a little bit, and then we're gonna get something to eat. We've been using the Uber and the Lyft app. That's how we're gonna get around the city. We're not taking no rental cars because we just did the math, and it's gonna be a lot out of our budget. So we'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Peace.
All right, you guys. So this is our hotel. Has this nice little kitchen that we won't be using. Maybe the microwave. Yeah, the microwave. This is really nice. We paid $113 for this hotel a night with AAA, and that is super good to be in downtown. There's
still some Essence folk down here, so it would have been crazy if we tried to book around that time. But
exactly.
Tell them they got to go.
They gotta go. Yeah.
They got to go.
And y'all know we're here for Babe's birthday.
Yup.
And look at our princess. Comfortable. As always. Kick the little shoes off. What do you have to say, Anya?
I turned off the lamp and I got in the bed and I'm ready to start getting my macaroni.
Oh, I got something I want to talk about.
Okay, hold on.
What you doing?
Yes, my love.
So, you guys might think we're starting a record label and we got some new music coming out, mixtapes, but this is actually CDs from our church, Lakewood Church, Pastor Joel Osteen. We're gonna be doing some ministry while we out here. Just, you know, as we see people, we feel led to them. We just hand them a CD. This is an old message from T.D. Jakes right here. This is some CDs, some messages from Pastor John Gray, which is one of our co-pastors. A DVD here from Pastor Joel, tuning into the voice of victory, and some other little, you know, 30 days, God's promises for a new beginning. You know, all this kind of stuff. You know, we just do it because we know how impactful our church home has been for us, and we want to be a blessing to other people. We got all this stuff when we took our trip to Ghana, West Africa, and we weren't able to load all this up, so we're gonna do our ministry here in the city of NO.
Sounds good, babe.
Yup.
There's a nice little TV. What brand is this? It's Samsung. You guys see my reflection in the TV. Okay, and on around to the restroom. This is like the first place. Ooh, super bright. But I like to go in a hotel to see what the restroom looks like, and it is really good. And this is a nice little shower area. Let me see if I can turn the light on. This is good because we don't take baths anyway in the hotel. We just have our shower shoes on, right, Liv?
Right. That's what we do.
Ooh.
What is this?
This is a closet, beautiful.
What is this?
Oh, that's for us to put our luggage on. Sit our luggage on.
And what is
Oh,
this
the doors.
thing?
Let me see. Oh, that's a safe where you can put important things inside of there.
Oh. And what does the numbers do?
Well, you have to set a combination. Let me show you guys. We're on a what do you call it? Courtyard level. Right here, so it has like this nice little courtyard area right here. This is, I think that's the golf. Hopefully we'll show you guys that soon. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I told Babe, I said, well, we've showed our hotels before, but sometimes we kind of forget. So we took about a couple of hours just to relax a little bit, talk on our YouTube page, and now we're headed to a restaurant called Sweeney Weenies.
I thought it was Dreamy Weenies.
Dreamy Weenies. I keep getting the name confused. You're right, babe. And we're headed there now. It's just 8 minutes away from our hotel. And we're ready to chow down. The food looks really good based on the pictures we saw on Yelp. And we're ready to eat.
Yeah.
We're ready to eat.
We said we were gonna take Uber and Lyft, and we plan on it.
but we plan on it. But it was so close, we could walk, and we do want to get our daily steps in, because we work out sometimes. If it's convenient, we'll work out at the hotel. Yeah. But if we are gonna be walking around anyway, moving and shaking, then we're gonna get our 10,000 steps in. Trust and believe. Yeah, most definitely. So this is let me get a shot of this. Y'all can see this is some nice, this is a cathedral or a church or something. This is Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. What is it? Our Lady of Guadalupe Church, rededicated 1952. Okay. Liv, how you doing? Liv just got, she got in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, she was, well, we were telling her that she was walking up with this man, because we had said stop, but apparently she didn't hear us. And we were like, you know, this gentleman could have just grabbed you up, and so she didn't like that. It made her sad, you know, that we were saying that, but it's the truth. Yeah, people crazy. Yeah. People crazy. Well, this is the French Quarter, by the way, that we're in, so we'll get a little shot of that. And we'll be back once we find out where we're grubbing at. All right.
Where y'all from?
Houston.
Houston?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Say hi.
You mind telling us a little bit about your business? We want to support, you know, businesses out here in New Orleans. And
black businesses.
This is just basically my own snowball trailer. We try to support black on black businesses. Okay. I'm Mr. B. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Please, nice to meet you, Marvin. Nice to meet you, ma'am. It's my wife, Amber.
Liberty.
I do also LLC. I do spacewalks, water slides.
Oh, let me get a shot of that for people in New Orleans can come check you out.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Basically, that 428-8022 number is my number. The 46027. That's no longer good. Okay. And I come out to people's house and do snowballs. I also bought a daiquiri machine. I go to the houses and parties and all type of functions. Let me give you one of my flyers, and you can basically see exactly what all I do. Okay, wonderful.
There's a sign, New Orleans style snowballs. I thought it said no balls, because they ain't got the S right there. That's hilarious, yeah. This is dope. Yeah, we just, like I said, we just got off the plane. We gotta eat, so we want to enjoy this for dessert.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely be back Wednesday.
In the same spot, sir?
In the same spot.
How's everything been?
Right here.
Oh.
I do all type of events.
Awesome.
I can hold that.
Yeah.
I just bought that daiquiri machine because I also do the second lines every Sunday. The last second line was last Sunday before last. So now that the second line is over with, I promised God that once the second line was over, I was going to go back to church. I've been going to church for the past 2 Sundays.
Amen.
And stuff. I'm a Christian.
Oh, love it.
Yo, good. God bless you. God bless you. I go to City Church in New Orleans East. Okay. And stuff. And well, if y'all get the opportunity, it's right there on the service road. You get off right there on Bullet. And when you get to Bullet, you make a left. And you're going to see a Shell service station right on the corner on the service road. You make a right. You're going to see a big old church. It's the next biggest church next to Paul Martin's church.
Oh, baseball.
Yeah.
Well, we go to Lakewood. Pastor Joel Osteen, John Gray is co-pastor.
Yeah.
He has one of his John Gray. He's on the Oprah Winfrey Network.
Yeah,
and
he has a
show.
Is that right?
Yes,
What's the show? He's a good brother.
The Book of John
The
Gray.
Book of John Gray. Have you heard of that?
I haven't heard of. Is he black or what?
He is.
He's black.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
John Gray.
I'm not that familiar. Not that familiar.
Well, here's
I'm
one of
definitely going to be trying to listen for it.
Yeah, here's one of his messages right here.
Oh, good looking out. I sure appreciate that.
What's the name of your church again?
Yeah,
City Church.
City Church.
City Church right there off of Bullet. Get off of the Bullet exit. Matter of fact, you just say, can you give me the, your microphone probably say, give me, or Google it. Say, can I get City Church?
Okay, wonderful. All right, I wrote it down.
I tell you what, y'all hold on to that.
We sure will, Mr. B.
If y'all ever back in New Orleans and stuff, and you want a snowball, just call me. And
Oh, we're gonna be here Thursday.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here Thursday.
Yeah, we will be.
We're gonna come on back here and get the snowball.
We will be
yes,
back.
Sir.
We're
yes,
right,
sir.
literally up
And
the
if y'all, I know y'all got the baby with y'all, but if
Yes,
y'all
sir.
looking for like a nice place to, just for y'all two to go and have drinks, you probably won't get a chance with the baby. See where that brown building is right there? Big brown building? Right on the other side of that brown building is a bar called Bertha's.
Okay.
How's the food?
Yes, it's a black bar. People around our age go there.
Okay.
Y'all go check that out. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all Wednesday.
Yes, Thursday.
No,
You're
Wednesday.
gonna be barbecuing tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Tuesday.
Oh,
That's right.
time flies when we on vacation.
Yeah, I know.
We're counting the days.
Yeah, y'all can lose that time
We lose
quick.
that time.
Don't
We
want
lose that
to get back.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
God bless you. Church in the wild, church in the wild. No, there is a church in the wild. You gotta go to the people.
That's right, y'all. That was so good, wasn't it? Just being able to connect with that gentleman. He was shut down, but we're gonna be back Wednesday.
Yeah, we gonna get our snowball. We gonna get our snowball.
New Orleans snowball. Y'all know we have a place we go to back home, but we want it here. Okay.
Authentic.
Yes.
Authentic.
Authentic, babe. You enjoying yourself so far?
I am.
Good, me too.
It's been really dope.
It has been, and it's such a blessing. It is hot here, but it ain't nothing like Houston.
No, it ain't nothing.
Because Houston
nothing
got
like
the
Houston.
heat with the
Nothing
humidity. You feel like your face is melting off. I mean, look, I got a lid wrapped up, and I'm still good. So praise God for that. Whew.
Across the street.
Yeah, I think we can make it. Well, after this car.
I just want to talk about how your melanin is glistening.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Google Bayou Seafood.
Bayou Seafood.
All of them.
Okay. Okay, Bayou Seafood. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Now, what were you saying?
So your melanin is glistening.
Thank you, handsome. I know.
Libby.
Libby just chilling.
Can we say hello to the YouTube kids, Lib? She's chilling right now.
You know, her mommy.
Okay, guys.
Hold on, babe. Watch out for this gentleman. Is he U-turning it up?
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know.
All right, we are here at the Dreamy Weenies.
Yeah.
So we'll check in with y'all in a minute. Go ahead and get that sign right there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Very nice. We found you guys on Yelp. Oh, really? Yes, ma'am. So we are excited to try some of your vegan items that you have.
All right.
Do you have anything that's popular here that you can suggest to us?
The andouille is popular.
Okay, the vegan andouille. What's inside of it?
It's just made with tofu. Yeah, it's made with tofu. Not tofu, soy.
With soy? Okay, no problem. Okay, so that one's real popular. And then the falafel is the actual falafel? Okay, got it.
With chickpeas.
Okay, so would you cut it up into pieces and put it in the bread for the hot dog, or how would that work, or is it actual?
It's the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And they have people who don't.
Say it again.
They have people who chop it up.
Yeah, we're from Houston, so yeah, they do it like that a lot of times.
Oh, they got vegan brownies right here.
I know, I saw that.
It's going down, going down.
How you hold her up with that? Like, I'm gonna do that when I have my own pair.
Cause it's so tight up here and tight at the bottom. I have it secured both places, and it's right under her bum so that it holds her up.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I know. Trust me. Like if you go to Africa, you will see everybody walking around like that, and you'll be like, oh my goodness, the baby gonna fall, and it's perfect.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, Libby said Libby ain't studying them trolleys. She said she looking for the fire ants still. Well, let's keep going then.
Libby, you looking for fire ants?
Daddy asked you a question about the fire ants. We were following the trail, Daddy.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, see, our princess has. Oh, well.
Yep.
Oh, I don't even know. Did we record when she was asleep? I think we did. Yes.
We have to find the fire ants.
I know. We have to find the fire ants. Where could they be? Okay, alrighty.
Yep. So we just got through eating, guys, by the way.
Yeah.
Headed back to our hotel. Libby wouldn't eat anything. So
okay.
It was the vegan hot dog spot, Dreamy Weenies. Very good food. Libby's still looking for fire ants.
Yes, beautiful. Okay.
Okay.
So
So there's a happy hour at our hotel where they'll have little snacks and food. We don't drink, so we won't be participating in that aspect of it. But free food is always appreciated, so we're gonna take advantage of that in a moment. Now, hopefully Lib will find something that she'll enjoy eating as well.
Yeah, she didn't like that rice. She was like, Mom, it's not even soup. So we tried to, we tried to get some relish that maybe relish to work, but they had dill relish. It didn't work out. But at the hotel, like Babe was just saying, they're gonna have chicken and sausage gumbo. They're gonna have a salad bar and red beans and rice.
So we're gonna tear down that salad.
We are, because even though we just ate, y'all, it was really like, wasn't a lot of food, and we shared a fry and stuff. So this will help us to stay full to the rest of the night, so we don't have to go back out or order a pizza. Ugh. Every time we travel, it seems like at least one time while we're traveling, we order a pizza. I don't want any pizza. What about you, Babe?
I'm actually partial to pizza.
You and Leah both.
I'm partial to pizza, so it's not.
I don't want no pizza this time, y'all.
It's all good. It's all good. Whatever you want. But we didn't want to record while we were doing while we were inside of Dreamy Weenies for this particular video, because we wanted to be a lot more straightforward to the point. But you can check out the video link above right now. How you doing, brothers? And you can check out the video link of Dreamy Weenies and our review of all of that. I should have just put a little link up there, so you'll see that in a moment.
Yep.
Got anything? It looks like it's about to rain.
Yeah, it does like it's about to rain. I will say that it's been so relaxing and chill being here. We haven't done anything yet, you know, as far as attractions or anything. But just being here and being relaxed and not feeling like you have to worry about anything, it's been great.
It's definitely slowed down. The city is definitely.
Yeah, it is.
You can tell it's just not what it used to be.
Oh yeah,
at all.
I'll wait till you're done.
Yeah, but nonetheless, some of the people, we just talked to two people that actually left for Katrina and came to Houston. One young lady that worked in Dreamy Weenies, and she came back to New Orleans. Our Uber driver, he stayed. He said he wasn't leaving. So
yeah, and he said he wasn't affected by Katrina, which was really unusual, because usually most people that you hear that are in New Orleans, they obviously have a story as it relates to Katrina, Hurricane Katrina, and but he lives like on the outskirts, he said. Yeah. So I'm assuming that's why it didn't affect him.
He said he was on the West Bank, I think is what he said.
Beautiful.
So it wasn't, the water flowed away from where he lived. So he said he just got his generator going, got some food for a couple days, and he was good to go.
Yeah, and did he mention that he never has left for any of the hurricanes?
Yeah, he said he hasn't left for any hurricanes.
Yeah, because for those of you that may not be aware, at the time when the hurricane happened, a lot of people never evacuated, you know, because in some cases they didn't have anywhere to evacuate to. They didn't have transportation or whatever have you.
Hotels, nothing.
Yeah, but in this particular case, I think it was really encouraged for them to leave, and a lot of people just didn't because they just couldn't, you know, so.
A lot of people felt if they left, you know, their property would be at risk in some capacity. A lot of people that had insurance on their home insurance, it never paid, so.
And you can understand that when something belongs to you, you don't want to leave it, you know, so especially when you don't have a lot. In the cases of the people that don't have a lot, you don't want to leave it, even if you know that there's a possibility that there could be some type of harm. You almost want to, it's like a child. You wouldn't leave your child, you would stay there and y'all would tough it out together, so. Yeah,
that's true. Okay, well, we're almost back to our hotel, guys, so we will more than likely be done for today. Didn't do much. Like I said, we just got here and laid down for a little bit, did some recording for the YouTube channel. Yeah. And we're about to enjoy the happy hour at our hotel. And
it's like a social.
It's called. I thought it was a happy hour.
Yeah, that's really what it is. But they had something social. You know, Embassy Suites have those, babe. You know, when we go to Embassy Suites, do you remember?
I love it. Yes, I remember. Yeah, I think we were here in New Orleans.
In this Embassy Suite, you're right, and they had one.
Not right now, but
yeah, but like that was maybe when Liv was 1, which was the last time we were here. Yeah. Yeah. The first time we went to Chicago for your work, it was that year, whatever year that was.
Gotcha. Okay, guys. Well, we will see y'all tomorrow. This is Marvin.
Amber, and
Liberty.
and we're with the family. Oh.
Okay, guys. Peace.
Good night. Mommy's gonna spin you around. Do your other side. You pretty silly girl. You know, I really like this Talia Wajid oil because it really oils her hair really good. Like how it has a little small tip to be able to put it in there really easily. And then the other thing is that I just unraveled her braids that she had and it came down super easy. Because this is also a detangling oil to help detangle. And it's so simple. I remember back in the day we used to use like the grease, like the coconut oil grease and the bergamot and all that stuff. And yeah, you just put it in there just a little bit. Super easy.
She's supposed to be flipped over like that.
Her hair looks gorgeous.
It does on you. And we'll put, instead of hair bows, since some type of way Libby always loses her hair bows, I'm just gonna put barrettes on today. So I can, won't clamp down. Put a barrette. And then one more on you. Let's turn you around.
Look, Papa's waving.
She is waving, isn't she?
She's waving at the camera. No, she can't see the camera.
Daddy's gonna bring it her way. Libby said, Peppa said, I'm gonna get in the camera. Oh, that's beautiful.
I have to do Peppa's hair with this one.
I thought you did her hair earlier.
Well, I'm not done yet. She just has to brush her. I just have to brush her teeth or that.
Okay. Can you do mommy a favor though? Could you go look in the mirror and see how beautiful you are?
I don't need to get up. I just look like that.
You like your hair? You like how mommy put barrettes at the top? It is very pretty.
Inside.
Yes, we are, you guys. This restaurant is called, we think, Benachin Restaurant. It's a taste of Africa. And on the Africa map on the menu, it highlights Cameroon and Zambia. Thank you. Right here, see on the map? Yes, another little treasure we found here in New Orleans. And our meal is vegan. How cool is that? We're still enjoying our native food. It's vegan. And I forgot the exact name of this dish. You know what I forgot? Let's see. This dish is called, this is Koneni Makonda, which is black eyed peas and tomato and onion stew served with fried plantains and coconut rice. And Babe ended up getting no, you didn't get that.
I got the Benachin.
You got the Benachin, yeah, which is African jambalaya or jollof rice served with sauteed spinach.
Yep.
And Libby's gonna eat rice with us.
Ooh, I just want to get another shot of that. Ooh, that look good. That look good. That look good. All right.
Very
What
good.
did you say? All right, guys. We'll be back to y'all soon as we head to our next destination.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
We came years ago before we had our daughter, so we were like, let's come after. It's just too many people.
Yes.
I mean, it's a great event. Don't get me wrong, you know, and it's an excellent adventure and everything. It's just with our daughter,
you know, and I see people in the quarter at night with walking around with
We're playing Bob Marley.
Oh, gotcha. Tell everybody where we at.
Hey, y'all. We are at the popular, we'll see, Cafe Du Monde. You guys can get a beignet. This place is popular. It's 24 hours. And look at the sign right there, baby.
All the people here.
Yeah.
Oh, do we go in there?
Yeah.
To order, okay. Wow. It is so busy. You
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking for my charger, y'all. It's very, very loud in here. We are in the French Quarter. As you can see, it's 4th of July, so it's a crazy crowd down here, for real. We just ordered our beignets. How many of you guys know what a beignet is? Or if you've ever tried one, let us know how you enjoyed it in the comments below. If I can just find my charger, we'll be in business. But we're having a great time. We've been taking a Lyft to get everywhere. I have a coupon for 50% off of all our rides. So I still did a cost comparison to Uber. I wanted to compare the fare to see how much it would cost, just to make sure we were really getting a good savings on Lyft, because it was 50% off of the fare, but then there are like other taxes and stuff like that. So it came out to about $2 cheaper to take Lyft with the current promotion that we have. So any way we can save money, we're gonna do it, for sure.
And look down here, you guys. Look, Libby is doing one of her favorite pastimes, sleeping. You found your plug, babe?
Yeah, ma'am.
So y'all, we were sitting right over here, right here where these young ladies are sitting, but then babe saw the plug over here, so we moved so that we would be able to have as much battery life as possible.
Got some juice?
So we have our beignets, you guys, and Libby kept asking, what is that? And we were just telling her it's just like a donut. She's seen it before, but she was too young to remember. I'm gonna go ahead and dive in. Do you mind?
Not quite yet, but yeah, you take a little bite.
All right. So
Take a little bite.
very hot. Look at all this sugar. Just gonna take a little small. Exactly like I remember.
Is it real hot?
Very good. Not super duper hot, but hot. Yeah.
What does it taste like? Let the folks know what it
It tastes literally like a donut, really. But kind of like a pie crust maybe. Too mixed with a donut is really yummy.
I'll give it a go too. I gotta sit up on it. I gotta sit up. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy.
good bite. Taste how you remember it? All right.
All right, we're gonna turn 51 cents into a penny. Especially we're gonna go with Big Fun in New Orleans. That's the one we're gonna rock with.
Yeah, and y'all, this is for Libby. Libby, when we passed by, she wanted one. And so, here we are doing it for her, even though she's still asleep.
Oh, I didn't even pick one.
You pick it first, right, babe?
Turn the handle so the baby you want is in the red.
So keep going, till you get it there, yeah.
Uh-oh. No, that's not it.
Did it come out? Oh, it's okay. What did you get, babe?
I love you.
Oh, well, that'll work too.
Yeah, that'll work. See?
Hold on, let me get it. Let me see, handsome. Oh, Lord, I gotta. Hold on, let's see, can I? Oh, there we go. Sorta.
See it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Lil, we love you, so here's a penny to show you. What you already know.
Hello, handsome.
Hey, hey. No,
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
We just seen a
tarot
card reader. And what were you saying to them?
Yeah, I was just
to the babies that were there?
I was being silly, but I was saying, oh, I wish I could just tell these babies that if they just talk to the Holy Spirit can tell them some things. That's all I was saying. I'm being silly about it, but it's really the truth, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
The God in you can help you out in that area, you know?
That's very true. Ain't no man...
Not even, look, a stranger. You know, God know what's inside out. He made us, so,
yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, can't no man tell me there's nothing another man gonna know more about me than I'ma know.
I know that's right.
Especially when he's younger, look younger than her. Look younger than them people.
Yeah, it was a couple, y'all.
Yeah.
So I was just being silly. But we're headed now, y'all, to Jackson Square. Or I guess we're kind of on the path right now. And sounds like there's someone drumming. We every time we've come here, we've caught that. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
And y'all, our little pretty girl is still asleep. Liv probably gonna be asleep for another hour.
Think so?
I think so. Oh yes, look, we're headed there.
Oh, little performance.
Oh, it's a little girl. Oh, she's beating. They letting her beat.
Oh, look,
this is so beautiful. Look
sound good.
She does, y'all. Look at this building. I love it. It's so nice.
Yep.
Thank you, Lord.
So we just got through with our beignets. That was delicious.
And we stayed in there for a good hour, probably, just chilling, enjoying the air conditioning.
Yeah. I was literally licking the confectioner sugar.
He was like, Babe said,
off the plate.
Babe said, please take my plate.
I told her, she had to take my plate. I was gonna eat that whole thing.
But the thing about it also was that I took it and I put mine on top of it, then I put a dirty napkin on top so he wouldn't try to get back to it. Oh, look at this museum. So this museum, what's the name?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They're closed now though, but they started last day.
Yeah.
Let me put that in the
There's some drummers right here. I don't know if they're about to perform or what the situation is. Let's come around here. Okay.
Set off waiting on you. Where you from?
Okay.
Set off waiting on you.
What you do?
I'm still trying to write this museum down.
Maybe we are not coming back here.
We might.
Not in this trip.
You don't think so?
Nope.
We're not too far from the hotel, handsome.
You know, our last little lift trip, we could have walked.
We really could not have, babe.
Could not?
No, sir, because
I looked up the route. It was not even half a mile when we drove.
I understand, but walking, you know, that's something different. My little handsome.
But we're enjoying ourselves here in the NO.
You sure are, y'all.
It's pretty chill, pretty laid back. 4th of July. I'm looking forward to the fireworks in a little bit.
That's gonna be by the river somewhere.
They say you can see it from. They say you can see the fireworks from anywhere. So we hope that is truly the case.
Yeah.
Check.
Oh, here we go.
Y'all doing good?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Man, I was supposed to do a grand finale, but that was it. Anyway, y'all ready for a song?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna knock this out the ballpark real quick. So I had a kiddo. He came up and he was doing his thing, and he broke one of my sticks. I said, "Yeah, you keep it." You know, I signed it off and everything. So I was happy to do that. Anyway, my name is Drum Nasty. I'm gonna do a quick song, and then I'm gonna get everybody involved and do a grand finale. All right, here we go, y'all. Man, you gotta love that clock, man. Ding, ding, ding. Awesome, love it. Here we go, y'all.
Remember, this song got us in trouble last time. We're gonna cut it off. Enjoying?
Oh, yes. I'm trying to find room on my phone so I can record. $20,000. Whoa.
That's hilarious.
That is.
So you can buy as much of things as you want.
That's a special kind of leaf that's probably only legal in Colorado.
And you're gonna get as much toys as you want. What 20,000 leaf? What
Okay.
And I'll give you all the change I have.
Thank you, beautiful.
You said you had something on your mind you wanted to talk about?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say quickly, I don't think we got a chance to record much of it, but we're here at Jackson Park, which is in the French Quarter, and we saw a little boy swimming in the fountain. And
thank you, gorgeous.
Nobody said anything. His parents were right there. They were smiling about it. It was cute. It was funny.
Yeah.
It's not to put them on blast. I mean, they put themselves on blast by having their child swimming in a public pond.
Yeah, not even a pond, a fountain. Y'all, I couldn't even believe my eyes. I'm like, is this for real?
It wasn't sanitary. It couldn't have been sanitary.
It was, and then y'all know what was really awful? What was really awful was that the baby had the gall and nerve to have on one of them little swimming diapers.
Yeah, some swimming diapers?
A swimming diaper, yeah. That's what it looked like. Either a diaper or a swimming diaper.
That's a hot, bubbly mess.
So I mean, I honestly, you know how like it's certain things that you see and you're just like, I cannot believe that is real. That's for real happening. Thank you, beautiful.
Thank you.
That's what it was. It was like, I couldn't believe it. I mean, he's literally swimming in a fountain by himself. The parents are there standing around looking, and then more and more people are observing this and seeing this, and it's like they're excited that more attention is there. I don't know if they're trying to go viral or what's going on.
Yeah, you said it right. They're trying to go viral on the 4th.
Unbelievable, yeah.
He was just swimming, just swimming, and he was having fun too. Thank you, Liberty.
Take care.
I hope this isn't poison ivy.
Please take care of my leaves.
Okay.
While I'm picking more leaves.
This looks like, I hope this ain't poison ivy.
Daddy, can you please help me cut with these leaves? Because I'm gonna make.
We're recording.
I'm gonna make a soup with eggplant, olive.
Well, tell them you
I'm
kids.
gonna make a soup with eggplant, olives, and cheese, and I'm gonna make another ingredients, but it's a secret ingredient.
Oh, I can't wait to find out.
And so I'm gonna tell you what the secret ingredient is.
Well, hold that thought. Let's finish recording, and then you can tell us the secret off camera, okay? Because we don't want to give it away to all of YouTube.
Yeah, we don't want them to take your idea.
Yeah, they will do. But there's so many talented performers that have been here. We've enjoyed. It was a young man that was doing a little drum solo to Bruno Mars. And some people, some older gentlemen doing, he was on a trombone.
Yeah, and the saxophone thing, or trumpet rather.
Playing instruments. That was like super dope. And then it was some pirates. We saw some pirates that were there.
Yeah, we saw a lot more tarot card readers. I mean, like a whole row of them. And then we saw some other people doing African drumming. It was a lady doing a hula hoop, and
you guys can probably still hear it right now. The African drums.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I was jamming. I was
for sure.
That's the DNA kicking in.
Yeah, that's the DNA kicking in.
I couldn't help but move. I know you could.
No, I couldn't. You literally hear the music, and it's like our ancestors are just like, come on, we need y'all to move for us or something, you know.
But we're just sitting here at Jackson Park. Behind us is a statue of what appears to be, General Andrew Jackson. Yeah. Wasn't he a president? Didn't he become a president?
He was.
Yeah, President Jackson. So that's quite interesting. I didn't know that President Jackson had something to do with Louisiana in some capacity.
Yeah, I know. That's interesting. I'm gonna look it up while we're talking. Keep talking.
Yeah, but we had some beignets at Cafe Du Monde. That was fire.
Yeah.
But oh, there's the little boy with the hold on.
Oh,
y'all, I just gotta turn. Y'all have to see.
He is so little.
You just gotta see that. You gotta see the baby. There you go. There you go, over there.
The blue shirt on.
In the blue shirt. There you go, right there. Right there. Right there. I guess he's dried off now. He's dried off. Now they're looking at the statue. I was just talking about the statue. That's it right there. But it's a real chill day, guys. It's just people just out and about, just walking, chilling. Nobody's really really worried about much of anything. Just chilling. I guess we're all just pretty much waiting for the fireworks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
It's Babe mentioned this earlier. It's really nice. It's people here, but it's like not overcrowded at all. But you see people everywhere you go. But you can, if you're trying to get a shot of something, you can get the picture real quick. You know, if that is a good indicator. You know, usually when you're in certain places, and it's so many people, you can't get a shot that you might want. I'm gonna get you, babe. Can't get a shot you might want, because it's just every time you're trying to get the shot, people are walking by. But we've been able to like take pictures of things without people being in the way. So yeah.
New Orleans is definitely different than we remember. It's definitely
for sure
different. And we advise you to just come on down and check it out if you've never been. A couple of folks that I know that are from this city have been hitting me up, sending me suggestions of places that we need to try. So that's always good. You know, Texas and Louisiana, we like cousins. So.
Oh, okay. So here we are right here. There was a Battle of New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
And the commander was Andrew Jackson. Was one of them anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson. Thank you, beautiful. I sure will. Thank you.
Andrew Jackson was what now?
It says that he was a commander in that battle.
Oh, okay.
It was let's see. The location was about 5 miles southeast of New Orleans, on the grounds of Charmet. Is that how you say that? Charmet. Plantation.
Charmet Plantation.
Yeah. Okay. Decisive American victory. British forces withdraw completely from Louisiana. So this was against U.S. and the UK, is saying. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, looks like they're closed.
Oh, park's closed,
Vast territory in the United States requires
they can't do like the law.
I don't know. It's a lot of different stuff. We were just wondering what the purpose was, what the affiliation was.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll check in with you guys a little bit.
And I'm going to tell them what my secret.
Tell them. Okay, thank you.
I'll tell them
later.
I'll tell the YouTube.
Well, come on, hurry up and tell them.
I'll tell my YouTubers what the secret ingredient is for
What's the secret ingredient?
I'm not just using these. I'm using pizza.
Pizza. Let me get a little pickle in your nose.
Oh, this is such a pretty background.
Ooh.
Hey, we better go. They're gonna kick us out of here. Well, they really technically already have.
All right, y'all.
All right, bye.
Tell them to click these buttons. Click these buttons.
Click these buttons now, YouTube kids.
And subscribe.
And you have to watch our YouTube kid channel. Bye. And peace.
How you enjoying yourself?
Alright, you guys, I'm having a wonderful time. Just tired, but it's been wonderful. We're just waiting on the fireworks. We have 20 minutes, and they're gonna be starting. And we've been out here for about an hour, 20 minutes.
We've been out here for longer than that.
Really bad. They wanted to leave. I'm like, we've been waiting here all this time. We might as well wait for the show, because we called the hotel. They said that we need to stay here. This is the best view, because they're not sure, because our hotel's a newer hotel. It just opened this year. So anyway, it's a lot of people out here, and we're sitting on the pavement right here, baby. Right here. We're sitting on the pavement. Libby's over here cooking with her leaves that she got earlier off the beautiful tree.
I'm cooking.
Look at it.
See that? That's the smoke.
It is beautiful. So,
Huh? Oh, you gotta get the the guy selling a Trump voodoo doll.
Oh yes, Lord. Look, y'all. Right here, this gentleman.
Terrible.
He said, get your Trump voodoo doll. Uh-oh, that baby is not happy. The baby's crying.
Man, little kids, they be scared. Put your social right here, Mr. Son. Put your social.
Yeah.
Mr. Hassan right here. He's another filmmaker, up and coming.
How y'all doing?
Let me plug, let them know how we can find you on social media.
My Instagram is Hassan.a.p on Instagram, and that's all I have.
Young filmmaker out of Atlanta, up and coming. Keep a lookout for him. Appreciate it, Dad.
No problem.
Can we see the voodoo doll, sir?
$5. He can't hear you.
Can we see the voodoo doll?
Yeah.
Can you hold it up? Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
Donald Trump voodoo doll.
That is hilarious.
That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
That's
yes,
cool.
beautiful. Ma'am, you gonna put these in my hands? Okay.
I'm just playing.
It's sheer pandemonium.
Yes, it is.
It's pandemonium in the inner.
Yeah, it is packed. I'm sure this has nothing on Essence, but it's packed.
Yeah, you know Essence probably is insane.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people here though. It's quite a bit of people.
Oh yeah, it's looking like Mardi Gras right now.
Wow. So we enjoyed the fireworks show. Libby enjoyed it, and now we have to go eat dinner.
Yeah. We found we got a po' boy spot that's about 5 minutes from where we are. So hopefully it's not crazy with this crowd that's here. We'll see what it do. Look at that.
Oh, baby, we walking there? Are we gonna walk there? I got it buckled in, that's why.
Oh, okay. Liberty, how you doing?
On you?
On you? How you doing? Not feeling, she just enjoyed the roller coaster. French Quarter. A lot of people.
I have something I want to add to the conversation. So y'all, I didn't say this, but the last time, not the last time, the first time that we came to New Orleans, we were here for the Essence Festival. So my old young self, I'll never forget, I know exactly what I had on. It was a black and white dress, and I remember I had went to Payless like the week before or something, because I needed some shoes to go with it, right? Payless of all places. No, I was with you, babe.
Oh.
I'm talking about, I said the first time we came, which was together.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, I went to Payless, got these high heel shoes.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, I thought I was trying to be cute for my babe, right?
Yeah.
Had on this dress, these high heel shoes. When I tell y'all, keep in mind, Payless high heel shoes. This is back in the day. It's now, I think they didn't came up a little bit, but as far as comfort, my feet were burning. I said, I won't do that again. And as it goes, you know, women, we know our feet hurt and all that type of stuff. No, comfort over all that.
Comfort over cuteness?
Yes. So I just,
comfort over cuteness.
That flashback just came in my head because I was just thinking about it. And how we just walking around, and I remember telling her, I was like, my feet hurt so bad. And I think we ended up, we must have taken a taxi or something to get to wherever we were going. It was just horrible. So that was a little silly story. Didn't remember.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Would you be interested in coming here for Mardi Gras?
Probably not.
I take that as a no.
No.
Take that as a no.
No.
Well, we just walking, so I'm gonna put this camera down. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna eat, and we'll be back in a moment. Peace out. Okay, guys, so we're going to Fallberg Bistro. So we're using the Google Maps app to get around, and it says it's about a 5-minute walk. So we're gonna go. What's up, everybody? We here on the world famous Bourbon Street. It's a lot of craziness going on right now. We just wanted to show y'all just how everything looks. but we're making our way to eat dinner, and we don't like to be around all this for too long, but it's definitely a lot of energy going on here in the NO. Chinese restaurant. We're on Canal Street right now. We're very tired from the fireworks show, but Libby's up. So when Libby's up and she says, I'm hungry, that means we need to find something to eat ASAP. So it's a Chinese restaurant that we just found off of Canal Street close to our hotel. And there was a Popeyes. We know we could have got some biscuits or French fries or something, but Babe wanted good food, and I don't blame her. So we got a tofu mixed vegetable plate. We'll show y'all that in a little bit, and then we're gonna take it in for the night. We have a very, very early morning. We're going to the Whitney Plantation tomorrow morning all day, so we are really looking forward to that. Until then, we'll check in with you guys in a little bit, but until then, peace.
Hey you guys, we are on the shuttle bus here with Legendary Tours. We booked them online, and we are headed to the Whitney Plantation. And I don't want to give too much information away. I just want you guys to come along with us and see what we see. So we're very excited to get a lot of lessons on our heritage and our culture and just history in general. So we're on the shuttle. It's us and another couple behind us, and we're going to pick up one more family or person or whomever at another hotel. So it's early, y'all. It is let's see, it's 8:08, so we had to be ready by 8. We woke up at, actually God woke me up at 6:07. So we've been up early, pretty early, and we just had breakfast at the hotel. We had to eat pretty quickly, and that's about it for right now. So you guys, we have made it to the Whitney Plantation, and our tour begins at 10 o'clock, and we're just sitting here. We just got our tags, and it has a picture of a small child, I think. Does yours have a small child?
Yes, mine has a small child on it as well.
Okay, and Liberty has a small child, and on my card, and I think on Baby's card, it says Chris Franklin. And it says age about 85. So I'm gonna quickly read what it says on the back. It says U.S. slaves all live in one big slave cabin built out of plank. They 4 rooms, and each family have 1 room. They have a table, wow, and benches too, but a chair, they rare thing in a cabin. They have hay mattress. Hay mattress. That's what that is.
It's spoken in the dialect at the time, by the way.
They ticking rice sacks. Us have mud chimney. When their parents working in the field, somebody look after their children. Their nannies come in and nurse them when they come. So I'm assuming that this is a quote from this little boy right here.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So the tour starts at 10 o'clock, and right now it is about 9:34. So we got a couple of minutes till our tour begins. One of the things that we noticed here with the tour guide, or that the tour guide that brought us here told us, was that the plantation is surrounded by sugarcane fields. It looks like a couple hundred acres that we're sitting on now, and that sugarcane is still a big export out of Louisiana.
So Liv wanted to share. She has actually a little girl, Cecil George, and she wanted us to share. So apparently these are accounts that were pulled from different libraries. This one was from Northwestern State University of Louisiana at Watson Memorial Library.
Right.
And this person, I guess at the age of this account, was 94. Wow. So do you want to read this one, babe?
Yes. All right. So he says here, this is a girl. I'm sorry. I think Cecile George. Okay. Everybody worked, young and old. If you could only carry 2 or 3 sugar cane, yo worked. No school, no church. And Saturday night they always have a dance. But yo worked. Yo, I'm gonna just keep going. With your work. Yo has to put your candle out early and shut yourself up. Then get up while it's still dark and start to work. This is Cecile George, age 94.
Very interesting.
What are some of your expectations being here?
Well, I don't know if Babe mentioned, I think he was talking to our tour guide when he mentioned it, but we found out about this particular plantation, the Whitney Plantation, on YouTube. And we just recently watched a broadcast from Essence Magazine was out here, and this, I don't remember the year, but basically I just want to learn more about our culture, to kind of be able to connect the dots. Being here makes me think about when we were in Africa, in Accra, Ghana, when we were at the slave castles, and it's interesting because we were there, so we were able to be in Africa, see the slave dungeons and castles that our ancestors were in while waiting to go across the Atlantic. And now being here at a plantation where our ancestors had traveled from and were you know, brought from to here, it's just kind of connecting the, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to just kind of seeing everything come to play. It's really, like I mentioned when we were in Accra, you know, when we were in Cape Coast at the time in Ghana, it's just an interesting energy that you get, because I was like, wow, I just told Babe, I said, wow, like our ancestors were here, you know, they were in captivity here. So I'm just looking forward to just learning more, just firsthand, and just seeing, you know, a lot of times we hear a lot of stuff, people tell us stuff, but when you get to actually see it for yourself, you get to read it for yourself, it puts things into better perspective, and you know the truth because you actually read it, you actually saw it. What about you, babe?
No, I mean, like you said, just to the referencing back to Africa, to Ghana, you kind of see the beginning of slavery for millions of individuals, and then here was just one of the places where it was their final destination in a lot of ways. So, I mean, as always, there's an energy around the whole building. We can feel it. We felt it at the castle, where you just knew just a lot of souls passed, you know, through here, and for some people this was the end, and for some people it was the beginning, and it's still, the story is still being told.
Most definitely. We
want to get a perspective, share some of that perspective with you guys, and encourage you to come and visit this place if you're ever in New Orleans.
Most definitely, because I think it's really important, like especially for us, obviously us as African people here in America, that were, especially the ones of us that are born here in America, I mean, we really have no, you know, idea of our deep, amazing culture. And so although this is a not so good part of our culture, it's still important, we feel, to still explore it, to understand a lot of some of the things that we're dealing with now, and you know, just being able to make sense of things so that we can have more patience and more empathy, even for our culture, because sometimes we get upset with each other, you know, but it's reasons behind, you know what I'm saying, behind why certain things are happening and why we do things the way we do it, or whatever have you, and we need to understand that, you know, so that there can be empathy and there can be a lot of healing and, you know, just restoration, I feel.
No, that's good stuff. So we will be waiting a few more minutes, about 20 minutes until our tour starts, and we'll bring you guys a couple of highlights from it. And if you've ever been to the Whitney Plantation, please let us know in the comments what your experience was, and we'll see you guys in a moment.
All right, see you in a moment.
Peace.
liberty. Right here is talking about why Africans were chosen to be slaves. It's saying that European settlers did enslave Native Americans, but these groups were too hard to control in their own environments and too susceptible to European diseases. So ultimately, Europeans found that Africa was to be the most ready source of labor with the skills necessary to develop new settlements and raise cash crops. Wow.
Church. And we don't spend a ton of time in memorials. It's just, we have a lot of physical ground cover on the tour. But we like to try to complete the tour in a timely manner. Also see Creole, and you'll see mulatto as well on these walls, describing people. These records, though, and all records of enslaved people, are highly inaccurate. When captured Africans, if they survived the Middle Passage and landed in the New World, their histories and who they were erased from them, and they were forced to answer to new names. This is a process called seasoning. Millions of captured and enslaved Africans went through this process. Some people were able to keep their names. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason for any of this. Like, there's no one reason why this happened. Also pertain to the buying and selling of enslaved people. You will see women on these walls listed with their children. This is how women with children under the age of 10 would have appeared on a sale document. It was illegal for you to sell children under the age of 10 apart from each other and apart from their mother. Of course, this law was circumvented a lot of times, but this law was not put into place for the benefit of enslaved people. Punishment, swift and brutal punishment enacted. Keeping people ignorant keeps them dependent, in a state of dependency. If you can't read or write, how can you read a map to know where you are, to escape? How can you know the abolitionist papers that were circulating at a time? How could you even know if there were people out there who could help you with your emancipation? Keeping you ignorant keeps you dependent on the plantation owner and the system.
Hey you guys, so we're on the tour. We're not able to do videotaping of the tour that we're actually on, but we're going to a memorial now. But we'll take as many pictures as possible to add them in the video.
We dedicated this memorial to her because this memorial would be impossible without her major contribution to the history of the country.
Arzo, Augustine, Abel, Appalling again, but in a different spelling, which our tour guide told us. There's Suzanne, McLure, Altanal, Gabriel, Jean, very different names. This is a Memorial Liberty's interested in these names of these people. Yes, babe. No, I'm saying you. It's not, I didn't see Liberty on here. You know, very interesting.
Goodness, I mean, there's got to be thousands of names here, and it's quite interesting. I don't know if we were able to get that on camera, but the lady was saying obviously the names that you see here are not the names that these people were brought to this country with. So it just talks about, oh, that bell, that's the bell, someone paying homage. But it talked about how, you know, your culture was stripped away from you when you got, you know, to these shores. So who you are, you're expected to forget who you were for your entire life up until your arrival here and have a new identity. That's insane.
Came from inventory sheets. Some of them were from sale documents. Some of them came from court documents like manumissions. But these records came from the church. These are located in St. John the Baptist Cathedral. All of our parishes are named after the churches in the immediate area. Instead of counties, we call them parishes down here.
All right, you guys, this is a sugarcane little stock area right here. And our tour guide, Miss Yvonne, was just explaining how tough it is and how you can get welted up if you go through a bunch of the fields and things like that. How does it feel?
Yeah, it definitely feels like if you go with the grain, it doesn't really, you don't feel it, but if you go against the grain, it kind of cuts a little bit.
Okay.
Crazy.
But know that people constantly fought back. Constantly. People, enslaved people, of course, are no different than we are today, and they responded in the many ways that we would respond to being forced into a system of brutality like this one too. Some people definitely are more outspoken than others. I am a very outspoken person. I have impulse control issues. You'll know very fast if I don't like something, but not everybody's like that. Some people are definitely more reserved and work subversively. Some people subvert the system through endurance. and ultimately doing things like worshiping freely in the middle of the night, because you can't practice your religion openly, subject to punishment. So sometimes people would sneak off in the middle of the night, forge secret passageways into the bayou, worship freely, come back to their cabins. Other people, sometimes they would lie, steal, sabotage tools, let fires roar out of control, things like that. Did people rise up against their overseers? Oh yeah. Did people kill plantation owners? Yeah, they did at this time. Did enslaved cooks poison families? They did. Absolutely. 100%. Massive uprisings, Nat Turner Rebellion, 1811 German Coast Uprising, and a number of other organized enslaved uprisings in the United States happened. The most common form of rebellion, though, was running away, getting off the plantation, taking your liberty into your own hands. People did run away successfully. Whole families sometimes ran away and were never caught. Sometimes people formed communities out here in the bayous with Native Americans in the area, or other communities of people who had established runaway communities out there. They would be called maroon communities.
I was just thinking about, as we're walking through here, how pretty the grounds are, and you wouldn't really know that it was so much pain and agony of the people that lived here, because it's all pretty and it's all manicured and all that right now. But you know, history will tell another story. So I had just asked off camera, what is the, come on, let's go this way. What is the, stand up here. What is the experience of the individuals, you know, that are tortured? What do they go through? And what she was explaining was pretty bad. You know, I just, not only the physical impacts of slavery, but the psychological impacts are even greater, because the psychological stays with you longer. Because physical wounds can heal, but when your mind is damaged, you rarely ever get over that. So just an interesting experience, the slave trade. All right, we are headed to the big house. The young lady was saying, I don't know if you guys could hear it, he was saying how this entire structure, everything, all of the cabins everywhere were built by slave hands. So that just speaks to the ingenuity of the slaves, former slaves.
So this part, you can sort of think about this floor as a surface floor. This is very standard of European architecture, especially older European architecture. The main put on the walls by a man named Domenico Canova, who came here from Italy in the 1840s. Marie Azalee was occupying this house at the time, and the paintings of this house are extensive. It's the only Creole cottage like it in existence. It did add immense value to this raised Creole cottage, and I'm pretty sure when it was being painted, it was probably somewhat of an attraction in the area. This would be something that would attract other people who were very curious about this visitor, who was an artist. And ultimately, when people would come here, if entertainment was needed, enslaved people would have to provide that as well. So now, I personally feel compelled to do my best in opening up this history and talking about this, because it's so crucial to understanding why we still live with certain issues today. Yeah. But also, we still do live in a society where people are disadvantaged, and we all benefit from that too. And the only way that we can work to change any of this is to understand how this was built in the first place, how this system that was built to marginalize people and not empower people made it so today we're still living with the long-lasting ramifications, and many people are still living and suffering. Many people are still not getting access to quality education. And we are firmly working to try to change that. So thank you so much for coming. And I'll be free to answer any questions on the way out towards back towards the visitor center. And also too, any literature recommendations, any books that you would potentially be interested in or curious about, any of our suggestions, we are more than happy, I am more than happy to talk to you about some of the books that I read as well. So let's go on and head back now. Cool. Thanks.
So we are back in our hotel right now. We're chilling at the pool area. Liberty is off camera playing a little putt-putt golf. They have a little green space where you can play some putt-putt golf. But we just wanted to talk about our thoughts on Whitney Plantation and just anything, I guess, that comes to mind. I mean, what were your thoughts, or what did you enjoy about it? All that.
Well, we discussed this on our way back before I fell asleep. I just woke back up, if you can't tell. But thank you, babe. But at any rate, I was just telling, no, it's really hot outside, you guys. I was telling babe just basically how I just felt like we were paying homage almost to our ancestors, as far as just being able to go back to a place where they were enslaved and where it was just horrible situation for them, and be able to bring it to the light for other people to see. It was a cool thing that you guys should have already seen right now, where we were able to ring a bell to just basically, show our respects to them, to our enslaved ancestors who have passed on, of course, at this point. But just being able to go back and just get that connection. I felt a connection there, even though it was the weirdness that we've always talked about. It was, it was a little uneasy feeling, but at the same time, it was just piecing more of the puzzle together, as far as, from the slave councils we talked about earlier in Ghana to, now, okay, here's a plantation, and just kind of piecing it together to see, what that means and what it meant, and how we can move forward from there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I just, when I tell you, for me, I was empowered. Like, I don't think I recorded this, but over in the area in the last clip where I showed you guys some of the cut off heads of the slaves that had revolted, and I personally, made a promise to them that I would honor their fight by, doing my part as a black man to push the culture forward, to not showcase any of the stereotypical nonsense that the media tries to portray about people of African descent, mainly black men, that I would do my part to honor their memory. And I mean, we are just a super resilient culture, super resilient. And for me, this is quite interesting, because obviously I was born here, but my parents are immigrated from Nigeria. So I still feel a connection, of course, to the African American experience, because those individuals that were slaves, they didn't start their life out as slaves. They were my descendants, cousins, brothers, sisters, uncles, mother, father, son, daughter. So we're all connected. We're all one. So it just really showcased the resiliency of those that not only made it through the slave trade, made it on the boat here, but survived a life of incredibly taxing servitude. And to be treated as property, like to try to really process that you didn't even belong to yourself. Everything about your body, everything about your mind was the ownership of someone else. Any skill set, any gift that you had, if you were an excellent, musician, violin player, singer, dancer, whatever, that gift could be tapped at any whim for someone else's enjoyment, and you get absolutely nothing from it.
Exactly.
So, not even a thank you in some instances.
No, exactly. So I thought it was really interesting when we were on the tour. Our tour guide's name was Miss Yvonne, and she was telling us about how when the slave owners, slave catchers went to go and get our people from Africa, how they were going to certain tribes that had certain qualities. So I thought that was really amazing, because we already know, that God made us great, but to hear her narrate that whole setup and that situation, to know that these people that were so evil, they had a clear agenda, of what they had in mind and who they were looking for to be able to build up what was going on here. And you hear all the time about how, we helped to build America, and how we literally did. And it's so, literally, because literally we were in our own place, our own homeland. Sorry, I touched the table. Sorry, you guys. but our own homeland. And they came and said, okay, I need someone that can do this. I need someone that can build well.
Anyone that was a planter, they went to the tribes to get the people that planted.
Exactly. Those particular
mason work.
Yes, workers, that had those type of skills. You know, and I don't know, it was just really interesting to just hear this, I guess again, but in the way in which it was told to us. But like Babe was saying, we are so resilient. Like I think I think like instead of us being, you know, so sad about the situation, I think that it's more useful to pull the strength from it and see, like Babe said, how can we move forward? How can we keep educating our people and even people that are not like us so that they will know? It was really empowering. And like I said, just that connection was like really cool. Like it just makes me understand more and more and more like about myself as an African woman, like understanding, you know, everything, you know.
And there are some people out there, people of color and not people of color, that feel like we should stop talking about slavery. Let's just forget about it. We weren't slaves, so we don't know that experience. But like the guide has said, you know, we're still dealing with the effects of it today. The perception of the black man, the perception that we have towards white people, you know, and feeling, in some instances, feeling inferior, and them feeling superior. I mean, everything didn't just start now. It started in the past, and these were institutions that were created, that were established. And even she talked about the food and how the slaves ate mainly rice, high carbohydrate, no nutrients, not nutrient-dense food at all, rarely fruits and vegetables, but mainly things to give you energy. So it was just rice, just carbs, and that they would give the butcher, like the leftovers that the butcher may have had that he fed to the people in the big house. You know, you're talking about pig feet,
the
chitlins, chitlins, all of those foods today that are part of the African American diet, and we are dying from this. High blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, all of these things are because of the diet that, you know, our ancestors had passed down. So you know, a lot of that stuff we're genetically predisposed to it because for hundreds of years we ate terribly. So that's why, you know, in our household, you know, we made it a part to really, you know, get back, you know, to centering ourselves, get back to a diet that's, you know, consistent of healthy foods, vegetables, fruits, water, carbs as well, just a more balanced diet.
Exactly, yeah, very, very, very true. So like Babe was saying, although we might not want to keep, as people would say, harping on slavery and things of that nature, it's not like we're harping on it, it's just that we're understanding ourselves better. The more we know, the more that we're able to grow. You've heard that so many times before. And we're able to just, okay, that's why this is that way. This makes sense. Okay, now I understand why we do this or why we do that. You know, it just puts things into perspective, you know, for us. And the thing that comes to mind as we've been talking is just thinking about the show Underground, you know, that unfortunately...
So sad that show got abruptly canceled.
Exactly, canceled. But it just, we enjoyed Underground so much just due to the fact of the resiliency and just the fight and the power and just the adventure of the whole show and how it shows slavery in a way where we were not the weak ones. You know, even though, you know, it was tough, you know, we can't even fathom the degree of the toughness.
If you haven't seen it, make sure you go. I think it might be online. I had to trap out the bandwidth, you know what I'm talking about? But make sure you watch it and get caught up, because it shows us the whole slave experience from a place of strength. Like
from a place of strength and not from a place of like, oh my goodness, woe is me, you know.
And it talked about the storylines, you know, just at the plantation, you know, just to wrap up, but they talked about, you know, how one lady, she had 15 children by 15 different men,
guys,
because she was, you know, a breeder. And that's insane to think about that. So, you know, it's just, when you see a lot of what's going on right now, the objection of women, women of color, when you see how our men are being you know, just shown as just big scary monsters and all that, to be gunned down because we're aggressive and all that, it all stems from something. I showed a clip when there was an artist narration of the actual slave revolt. It was like a newspaper article, and they showed all the revolting slaves with big eyes. They looked very nightmarish and monstrous, and like they were coming to get you and kill you. And all these people wanted was their freedom. They just wanted to live. They wanted to exist without, you know, being told what to do sun up to sundown. So, but anywho, guys, just make sure if you are ever in New Orleans, the tickets were like how much?
Let me think about it for a second. They were $65. We took a Legendary Tours. Shout out to them. It was a nice ride down there, but it was $65 for babe and I. Live was free. I want to say if your child is 6 and under, it's free. But it was that $65 included our route down there.
But you can drive there. You don't have to do what we did.
Exactly, as well as your ticket into the plantation. Right. But yeah, we just, you know, seeing that we had come into town, we did consider driving, but I'm really glad that we took a tour. They took us down there, got us back there, and it was about maybe like an hour away, I guess.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour down there. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, we will check in with you guys later. Not sure if we're gonna do any more recording today, but we may. And we just hope you enjoyed this particular segment. It was really powerful. Yeah. And I'm drained mentally and physically, but we know you guys will appreciate it. So let us know in the comments. Be sure to give us a thumbs up for today's short film video.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye. Peace. Good morning, you guys. So this is our last day here in New Orleans for Babe's birthday trip, and this morning we are here at the Louis Armstrong Park, and we just saw this beautiful sculpture right here. As you can see, the musicians are playing. I think this may be Louis Armstrong in the front, perhaps. I'm not sure. I think so, though, because they said it was a statue of him here. So either it's here or somewhere else in the park. But it's very nice and quiet. There's a waterfall back there that we're looking forward to seeing in a moment. I was reading last night that there was some type of monument or something dedicated to ex-slaves. So we're gonna find that as well. And I just want to check in with you guys, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye.
Oh, just in the nick of time. Thank you, Jesus. Snowball's here. Mr. Snowball Man, who we saw him 2 days ago, and we stopped by here yesterday. He wasn't here, but thank God he's here while we at the park. He's just in the nick of time. We're about to get us some New Orleans snowballs. Let's go. So, snowballs obviously are not super healthy, but we've been doing so much walking and eating good. From time to time, we're gonna enjoy ourselves and enjoy life.
That's right.
But stay focused most of the time.
Okay, we know we're gonna get a small for our daughter. Is that an 8 ounce for the small? Okay, yeah, that's good. I think I'll get a medium too. That is pretty small. Okay. Do you have any? I don't see. Oh, there it is. Blueberry. Okay. It's loud. May we have one small blueberry snowball, just plain. That's for our girlie, our daughter. And then, babe, you gonna get tiger's blood and what else?
I'm gonna get tiger's blood, and we can get 3 flavors.
Yeah. Tiger's blood, pina colada,
and blackberry.
Yeah, no, and blackberry. Okay. So, you need me to hold on for a minute? Okay. Y'all, the forecast said it was gonna rain about 2 o'clock, and it started drizzling a little bit. It is hot.
Yeah.
Humid.
There's a bunch of people coming out of the park. I hope they ain't closed.
Oh, you hear the music?
I hear some jazz.
Coming from, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you think it's something on you?
I think it's a trumpet.
Yeah, it is a trumpet. Smart girl. Oh, it's a gentleman coming in. I'm sorry, what'd you say? Yes, sir. We want blueberry for her, please, in a small.
Say it again?
You know what flat? He said flat or a cone. Flat would be good for Liv, huh?
Flat for our daughter.
Flat?
Yes, sir.
That's a gentleman.
Are they here? Are they coming with the drums? I mean, I said drums. What's it called? A
trumpet.
Trumpet? I love New Orleans. You could just be walking around a random street and somebody playing an instrument of some sort. The soul is still here, and it's coming back a little bit more and more and more and more. So that's good.
That's right.
You sound good.
He does.
Maybe he'll give us a show.
Baby, you got $1 too. That's a man on you. See, there he is, you guys.
Why you stop playing when he walked past us?
Baby, because we ain't had that moolah.
We ain't had that money. I expect a walking trumpet player to come by here. We would have had some bread.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right, man. Very careful. Take it down so it doesn't spill. For mine, tiger's blood, pina colada, and tiger's blood, pina colada, and blackberry.
And don't forget, babe, you want ice cream. Does he have?
You got what? Well then, just tiger's blood and pina colada. And I want mine to have ice cream, not snowball.
Make sure it's vanilla.
Yes, sir. Yeah. What else you got?
I got vanilla ice cream. I got vanilla ice cream, and I got ice cream flavor. I'm trying to see which one.
Oh, vanilla ice cream. The actual ice cream.
See the fireworks?
Yes, sir.
Pretty, huh?
Yes, sir.
So y'all took lots of pictures.
Yes, sir. How was your holiday?
Working out. I was working at the same time.
Gotcha.
They gave a bathing suit contest 4th of July party. So everything turned out pretty good.
While we're waiting, you guys, I just want to show y'all a few of the flavors that are offered here. This is Mr. B's Party Rental and Food Trailer. So you can see these different flavors that are offered here and some of the food as well. I like your shirt, Mr. O. Where'd you get that from?
I got this from Austin. This is a big boy holding some kale. And it says, can you get close on it? Can you see it real good? Ain't nobody dope as me. I juice so fresh and so green. So it's obviously flip the script on it. So I love that. It's health as well. It's a healthy thing.
That's right. We got that, y'all, from Juice Land. Y'all know we like
in Austin, Texas. I'm sorry. Juice Land, Austin, Texas.
How is it, love?
Very good. It's an oasis in the desert. Now, Snowball, for those of you that don't know or may not know, Snowball is a little bit different than a traditional icy. They actually put vanilla ice cream inside of it, so it's just like double trouble. It's so good. How is it? Hold it up, let me see. Ooh,
simply good. I got green apple, you guys. Forgot what like mango and raspberry. Thank you. Divine. Especially with this heat.
New Orleans Snowball. Okay. How you were saying how you make it?
So, my name is Mr. B. I'm Mr. B. Snowball LLC. I do spacewalks and water slide, but this is basically how I really make my money 365 days out of the year. When I don't sell snowballs, I'm doing hot dogs, hot sausages, hamburgers, fried chicken, and crawfish nachos.
Wow.
And regular nachos. Snowballs, hot Cheetos is the hottest thing going right now, crawfish nachos. Okay. So what I do, I take this block of ice. Normally it'd be a bigger piece, but I have this small piece because I want to finish it off. Take this small piece, open up this door. This roller right here lifts up this belly. I call it a belly because it leans down to hold the ice in place. Put the ice in the inside. They got a sharp blade all the way to the back that shaves the ice. Once you put the ice in place, you take this handle. It's like a, more like a, it keeps the ice in place.
Okay.
Takes that, you put that in place, take the belly handle, turn it. You want to turn it just enough until it kind of tightens up in place. So that you can get shaved ice. Most of the time you can get soft ice, sometimes it comes out a little hard. But I try very hard to give soft ice because I know that's what my customers like. They like soft ice.
Yes, sir.
So once I put that in place, I turn the wheel, hold this handle, turn the switch on, check the ice and see how the ice is coming out.
Okay. Wow.
I check it. I see it's coming out a little bit like snow.
Wow.
The softer the better. Like I say, not all the time it comes out exactly like I want it to come out, but most of the time it does.
Okay.
Take the cup, come out the dispenser. These are medium cups, these are small cups, and these are big cups. Take the cup out the dispenser, put it up under where the ice comes in. Now you always want to remember, never put your hand in there while the machine on. They have a blade in there so sharp, it'll cut your whole hand off.
Ooh, geez.
So you want to put the ice in place, turn the switch on, stick your cup up under here, and the ice start coming out. The slower you go, the smoother the ice. The faster you go, the harder the ice.
Gotcha.
I take it, get the soft ice, come back, get the tiger blood off the shelf.
Yeah.
I got all sorts of flavors up here. The ones that I use the most of, I have two of, like apple, strawberry, pink lemonade, and wedding cake.
Okay.
Take it. Always keep the pour part to the ice. I normally go around 3 times because I like to make sure that the juice is at the bottom of the cup. Some people just make the snowball and just put the juice at the top.
Yeah.
I like to make sure that my juice is at the bottom as well as the top. So once I put the juice at the bottom, I come back and set another layer of ice. I spin my cup around, but you don't have to spin your cup around.
Yeah.
Just leave it in place. But I spin mine around.
Gotcha.
So once I get another set of ice, I come back with this funnel. This funnel makes the ice look like a mountain. Come back, put this up under here. Go slow. As you can see, the ice is coming out like snow. Once you get this filled up to the top, you come back, grab it at the top, place it on the top of the cup, twist it a little bit. Voila!
Wow!
Like magic. You got a mountain. Take it, shave it around so it don't look so messy. Always shave mine around the edge of the cup so it don't look so messy.
Smile.
Come back. Hey, how you doing? Okay, they're doing it to Southern style out here in New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
So maybe when I visit Texas,
yes, sir,
I can see how you guys do it. Maybe you guys can teach me something when I come out there.
Yes, sir.
Snowball people out there, snowball land.
Yes, sir.
So I come back, go around. Make sure you get the top good and red. Come back with a little pina colada. My main man likes pina colada.
Yeah, yes, sir.
A little pina colada on top or on the side of the tiger blood. Me, this is just me personally. I like to kind of overflow my snowballs because I'd rather somebody walk away mad saying he put too much juice than to walk away and say, man, that snowball man ain't got no juice in my cup.
Yes,
so
sir.
I always make sure mine is up to the top. You want to wipe your cup off. You don't want to send nothing out dirty.
Yeah.
You wipe your cup off. Oh, excuse me there. Wipe your cup off. Grab a straw from out the straw bin. Grab a spoon. Stick it in there. Grab 2 napkins. Voila.
Awesome.
Not 100%.
Yeah.
Close to it. It's good enough to eat.
Yes, sir.
That's for you, sir.
Oh, for me?
Welcome to New Orleans.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Love y'all.
Awesome.
Hope to see y'all again.
Yes, sir. Tell them where to find you one more time. And tell your number.
Most of the time, I'm over by in front of hospitals, or I'm by one of the parks. But you can always catch me wherever the money is. You can rest assured, Mr. B is right there, somewhere in the mix.
All right.
Love you guys. Nice talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Holla. Peace.
So we almost done with our snowballs, y'all. Off camera, the gentleman, as you guys just saw, he was nice enough to make us a brand new snowball, showing you guys, you know, how these are actually made. And I just blessed a young couple that was walking by. It sounded like they were from another country visiting, so they get a taste of New Orleans as well. We're blessed to be a blessing. I sure wasn't gonna eat 2 snowballs, and I'm still enjoying mine right now. It's raining right now, so we are like under a closed down building inside of the park. Hopefully we can get to see everything and actually see the Louis Armstrong statue. But if not, you know, we've had more than enough fun. So we'll figure it out. But it's still raining right now. Y'all can see it. Crazy.
We saw it was on the, it was a 40% chance, but I guess 40% turned into 100%. For real. Gee, Louis. Okay.
Found it.
Found it. This is the Louis Armstrong statue.
Yeah.
Here at Louis Armstrong Park.
Yep. Oh, there's a Mahalia Jackson. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Theater
yeah.
for the Performing Arts.
Mahalia Jackson Theater for the Performing Arts. Wow.
That's really cool.
See, we thought this was the Mahalia Jackson.
Look,
and this,
we were wrong.
Yeah, this is a shut down building.
Yeah.
And here's the statue, Louis.
Yeah. It says Louis Armstrong, 1901 to 1971. It says that his trumpet and harp brought everlasting joy to the world, embodying jazz as the pulse of life. Wow.
It was raining. Thank God the rain has stopped.
Yes, thank God. But I took one for the team. I came and got a picture earlier. I was like, if it keep pouring down, I was like, I'm gonna go get us a picture. But my flippers are wet, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Babe earlier, I said, you know, God is so good because the weather has been really good. It's been really hot the whole time we've been here, but it hasn't rained. You know, when it's hot, you can still move forward. When it's raining, it kind of has a tendency to stop things, you know?
I agree.
Yeah, so, So you want to go ahead and head on to the mall area now?
What time is it? 1:32? Well, what are we gonna do at the mall?
Well, what did we do last time when we went? Didn't they have like a river area there? They had Cafe Dumont. What is it? Cafe Dumont is there again.
Oh, they have another beignet
That's
shop.
what we ate last time, the same one.
Oh, snap.
And just window shop, you know how we do it. But at least we'll be out of the rain, but still able to do something, you know?
Yeah.
Because Babe was saying earlier it was supposed to start raining at 2, but y'all, it started like about 12:30, right, Babe?
Yeah.
So.
When we were at the snowball.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some pretty stuff over here, baby. You want to try to get it right here?
What?
Try to go over here?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go. But this is a free 99, by the way, guys. We didn't pay anything to come to this park.
Yeah. We did look at a lot of the museums in the area, and they had a few that were like affordable, but honestly, we weren't interested in them.
Yeah.
So the ones that we might have been interested in, it was up there in price. We had already spent our highest budget for the Whitney Plantation that we did on yesterday, so
yeah.
I said, well, babe, let's go back here. We passed by here the other day, but we didn't come through, so.
And we're on a very tight budget,
yeah.
So.
As always.
As always. So we're just a couple of feet from Bourbon Street. So that's somewhere else we can walk to or catch a Uber or Lyft from there.
Yeah.
If we desire. Do we want to cut across here?
Yeah, right here, babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's some nice artwork. Indy.
Oh, we missed that, yeah.
We'll see it coming back.
Yeah, okay.
But temperature right now is about 80, 78 degrees, 77 degrees. It's not, the rain cooled things down a bit, but it's still 70s.
Yeah, it's humid. That's the thing. It's very humid, so we'll constantly be wiping our faces because of the humidity. Oh, this looks really nice.
Yeah.
This statue.
That's it.
They're playing the trumpet, yeah.
Woo. Oh, okay. Is this a one man or a three-part man?
I know, yeah. I don't know.
This is neat.
Liberty, look. Look right here. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, okay. Charles Buddy Bolden. This is really cool. So he was born in 1877. Wow. Died in 1931. It says, let's see. Oh, cornet. Is that how you say that?
It looks like cornet player.
Cornet. This legendary cornet player is often credited as the...
It's a lot of feet.
I know. This was, it said, credited as the earliest jazz musician and band leader. Oh, wow.
It looks like a monster with a lot of feet and a lot of
It does have a lot of heads.
Yeah. So literally it says that this man right here, Mr. Bolden, it said that he was, he's remembered as the first king of jazz. And this memorial or this statue was dedicated April of 2010, this sculpture.
Wow.
Very nice.
Well, where did everybody get whoever built this, where did they get the trumpet from?
Get the who from?
The trumpet.
Oh,
they
well,
just made it.
Yeah, they made it. It's a sculpture pumpkin.
It's a piece of art.
What did they use? Hard rock?
It looks like clay maybe, or metal or something like that.
Clay is squishy.
Yeah, but then when you let it dry, it turns what? Hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
It feels like metal, huh, babe?
Yep.
Mama, I think it's rock. I think it's rock because it's hard.
Well, I like your hypothesis. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's clay. I think it's rock.
That's fine. That's a good idea, pumpkin.
All right, and there's some more down here. We'll be back in a Get a little jig going.
Yep.
All right,
hey, y'all.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's good. Okay. So we are at the we're at the French Market, guys. We caught our lift over to our restaurant, which is Meals from the Heart Cafe, a healthier takeout option, and it's actually right here in the under the covering. Praise the Lord.
God is good
all the time.
So this restaurant, you guys, is like vegan. I think it's all the way vegan, but I know they have vegan choices.
Let's go. That's cool. Oh wow. Oh, and it's a farmer's market too. Wednesdays from 1 to 5. It's a farmer's market. That's pretty cool.
Y'all look at all the choices they have here. Look, they have alligator, look, cow and turtle, frog legs, wild rabbit, and Dewey. New Orleans, y'all.
Yep.
Look at all the seasons.
Oh yeah, all the favorites.
Yeah. Very good. Oh, their prices are good. They have a gator burger and bites.
I'm not brave enough for no gator anyway.
We had alligator before. You don't want none now?
No.
Oh, we don't even eat meat anymore. We're not eating no gator, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a shrimp pie, shrimp and crawfish pie.
Yeah, that's probably more meat.
Yes, the little round. Oh, that sounds good. Oh Lord, look at that shrimp cowboy though. Okay.
Let's keep walking.
Yeah.
Let's keep walking. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on trucking.
Crawfish beignets over here.
Huh?
A crawfish beignet.
Crawfish beignet.
Yeah.
How's this supposed to work?
I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, here's shrimp taco. Let's see. Ooh, here's their food right here.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Wow. That looks really. Oh, that looks.
Look at this right here.
That looks good.
These are the shrimp tacos. Ma'am, what are these right here?
These are seafood quesadilla.
Ooh, what's inside of it?
Crab meat, crawfish shells, and shrimp.
Ooh, that sounds good. Do you have a menu with your prices?
Yes, right here.
Thank you so
The
much.
quesadilla is $13. $13 with tax.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, insert the chip right here, please.
We got 2 of the crawfish beignets and 2 of the crawfish pies. Those are the most budget friendly, and they look tasty too. This is it right here. This is the crawfish. Break, don't break it on, break it on, break like a rap video. Oh, hey, 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 hey. That's a 35-year-old man.
If you say so, so it shall be.
Oh, I can break it down. I just ain't going to.
Now this is such a dope marketplace. Reminds me of being in Ghana.
Wow, look. Oh boy. Wowzers. Oh, yeah. Gator. Oh, here. So many vendors here. So many.
They're gonna still be in here.
Wow. I don't know where to start. I don't particularly love anything I'm seeing. I really like the African mask a moment ago. That was really nice. We got Magnus already.
Where's mommy, Brad?
Oh, it's a gigantic alligator here. Wow.
Libby, we just got her a little shaker right there from the African shop.
Liberty, shaker.
She's a little tired and worn. Yeah. When we went to Ghana, we wanted to get her one, but when we saw them, excuse me. Sorry, you guys. When we went to Ghana, we wanted to get her one of those little shakers, but when we saw them, it was in a suit, and they was trying to, y'all, they was trying to rob us. When they saw, you know, we were from the States, the prices just went higher and higher and higher. So we ended up not getting it, but the guy let it go for $5. So
wow,
yeah,
that's a good price.
It is.
He has some good masks too, but
made in the ghetto.
oh, this is cool. I like the way you're sweating right there, by the way.
You do. Like that.
You're glistening. Your melanin is popping.
You're glistening too. Look, baby, in my neck of the woods.
Oh yeah. There's some
so pretty. Look at all this. Look, kente cloth. I actually have a pattern similar to this at home for a hair wrap. Oh, these are all so beautiful.
Yep.
Look at this necklace. Look at that detailing. Can you imagine how long it took to make this? This is so pretty. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at little small aces.
Where? Oh wow. Yeah, that's it's got some negative connotations to it, obviously. Shit, but
look at all of this. These are beautiful. Oh, I like it. It uses a fastener to go for that. Oh, that's pretty cool. It uses a fastener. Look, babe.
Oh, I see.
Where you can just easily shake it off and put it back on.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, that's pretty. I like all of this.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Somebody's looking for some Mancaras.
Yeah. Oh, that blue is a little off. Do you? Okay, I guess this would be the closest right here, right? Yeah, that one's a little darker. And this one matches a little bit more. Yeah, right? With these. Yeah. That one's a little lighter. Yeah. Is this the only one you have? That's this color? This blue right here?
We don't have this blue, this material.
What is that? Oh, I was just trying to match up the blues. And I was trying to see if you had another blue like this. Okay.
All of you,
yes, ma'am.
Can match this blue.
Yes, ma'am.
But you cannot match that blue because that blue.
This blue.
That one comes only that side.
Oh, that's fine. So you have another blue one. So I don't even know. This looks kind of big. So this would be for my husband, maybe.
Yeah, that's all. No, this for your husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my.
I like the black one right there.
Yeah, I like that too. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I like that.
I like that one. That one would kind of match.
It would, yeah, it'd be off a little bit. Yeah, we can do that.
I like the black. Well, I like this. I like this back one actually. That's the one I like.
Okay, I can find black, but you see this type, because it's oversized, I make them. They don't come with your size or the baby size. Oh. This one you have come with all three of your size. You see your husband, I can find next to you in this baby.
Okay.
I can find also black your size and this baby, but the black is not. The black
can you show us what you have? Oh, okay. That's nice.
Okay. My name is Awa Chubu, but everybody call me Mama Awa in New Orleans. Here in the French market, I've been here like close to 30 years.
Wow.
I go to Africa and I import all African clothes, jewelry, accessories. You know, I'm here in the market almost every day from 7 in the morning to 7 in the afternoon if I'm not in Africa calling to go. So we can come down here. Everything here we share.
Were you here even after Katrina?
I was here when Katrina hit, and everybody was trying to evacuate. My son told me to go, but he was a poor elderly man.
Yes.
Who come from my country.
Yes.
Because of him, I moved down here because I used to live in Miami. They call it Papa Abdullah Kamara.
Okay.
So he was here for 24 years. He did not make it back home. He was so sick. So when they evacuate, I tell my son he cannot leave him by himself.
I understand.
So we stay here. The hurricane hit that Monday.
Yes.
And then we was Monday to Thursday, no more food or nothing.
Yeah.
I have to carry that man in my bag and everything.
Wow.
So we got airlifted by helicopter over there by
Houston?
By how they call it?
The Superdome?
No. By you know, we used to live in Dumaine, you know Dumaine Street?
No, ma'am.
By the bayou?
Okay.
So we get airlifted over there with the helicopter, and they take us to Louis Armstrong, and we have to fly those big cargo plane, no chair, no nothing.
Wow.
But with the help of God, after we went to Atlanta, God gave us chance, we put money together, and then I took him home. He'd been over there 1 month before he passed away.
Wow.
All of his family get a chance to see him.
Wow.
That's good.
And he's still in my heart all the time.
That's good.
Because of that man, Papa Kamara, I used to live in Miami. Because of him, I moved down.
Wow, that's a wonderful story. Praise God.
Well, tell us your number one more time, how people can call you and reach you.
646-756-0744, and African number is 011-221-444-5665.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one. So y'all, we are wrapping this thing up. We are done. How do you have anything you want to share?
This has been so nice, y'all. I mean, so wonderful. Just the fellowship that we've been having has just been second to none. Just meeting really nice, amazing people, and especially people from our culture, which is important because we just need that unity. We need that conversation and talking just to build us up. It's been so much fun. Like, we're exhausted though. We're tired, we're sweaty. Every day my feet are dirty as I don't know what. I put coconut oil on, and then, you know, just walking along the street, it just collects dirt. So yeah, so we have about, let's see what time it is. It is 4:42. The social hour at our hotel starts at 5. So you can talk about that in just a minute. Libby wants to share something in a minute. We're headed back on. Babe just ordered us a lift, so we are headed back to our hotel for that, and then we're gonna leave our hotel about 6 o'clock to head to the airport. Well, you want to add, my love?
It's been dope, and Libby is gonna talk about this in a moment. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm pooped.
Yes, Lord.
So glad that we'll be able to enjoy one more meal for free, and ready to make it back to Houston. Yeah.
Very nice.
On to the next, and then on to the next the family-o adventure, basically.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, Miss Liberty.
Tell us about your thing. Let me get that out y'all. Let me get that out y'all. There we go, got it.
This is my shaky toy. It looks like a maraca. It looks like a maraca shape. It's a maraca here. This is my maraca, and that's why I'm just shaking it to make some music. Shake it. You hear that music? This is my
maraca, that is what that is.
African maraca.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was something that you shake with. It is a maraca.
It is a maraca.
It is a maraca.
What do you want to say to the YouTube kids about it, Onyi?
But I just
look at the camera so they can see you.
Can
Hey, take 3 out. Okay? We've done this 3 times.
The second time, Babe's head was cut off.
Babe's, yeah. See, we don't have we have a tripod, but it's in the luggage, and I don't feel like getting it. Babe don't feel like sitting it. I don't feel like doing all that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what we said. The last 2 times were really good, but we were just basically saying, we're here, we're at the parking garage where we normally park, which is a pre-flight here in Houston Hobby Airport. And we're super tired, very hungry, but we are very relaxed and had a great time.
We had a wonderful time in New Orleans.
I really hope, my hope, you know, for all the videos, oh, somebody's coming. All the videos that we do, my hope is that, you know, anybody that watches this that may not have been inspired to see the importance of traveling, that you'll watch the videos and you'll be like, you know what, if they can do it, you know, I can do it. You know what I mean? Because we try to eliminate, you know, all the excuses. If it's money, we don't spend any money to travel. We pay $58 one way each way to go to New Orleans. For wherever you are, if you're in the United States or wherever you are, just get on Google. Google is Google, you know what I mean? So you can find out, you know, where the cheap places to travel, what are the times of the year that it's cheap to travel, and then just take advantage of it. You know, if you got vacation time at work, if you have time off for whatever reason, certain parts of the year, let that be your reason to travel, because it's not impossible. It really isn't. It
really isn't. And just to add to that, you guys, if you don't have money up front, which most of the travel that we do is not done up front, we usually are saving for it. That was the key that I wanted to bring up. It's just save for it. You know, we have a cruise coming up in November, and we've been saving for months already. Twice a month we're putting money up to pay for our cruise. So when Babe was just saying it's not impossible, there's so many ways that you can travel, whether it's by boat, or it could be a road trip, or it could be a plane, or it could be a bus. I mean, it's just so many different things that you can do. And you know, you can even start small. I know that there are some people that have, you know, maybe larger families. So of course, you know, when you have a lot of kids, it is a little bit challenging to be able to move around, especially like on a plane. But even if it's going locally in your particular city and having staycations, going to different parts of the city you've never gone to and exploring that. I mean, you could just start there. You know, it's still traveling, you know, you're just traveling, you know, around your neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, the point is that you out of excuses when you've seen that we can do it. I mean, we don't spend hardly any money on the travel that we do. If we do have to spend a little bit of money, we do it well enough in advance that we're able to save the money, whether it's a certain dollar amount that comes out of the paycheck. Or
sometimes we'll put money in our savings so it can, you know, get the interest, or you know, one of our other accounts or whatever have you, and then remove it so that we can have, you know, whatever we were trying to save plus a little bit more.
And you know, we shop around. You know, we utilize technology as much as we can. For example, like we'll go on like hotels.com and we'll see what all the, you know, good hotels are based on price versus ratings. So we look at those 2 things and we say, okay, where can we get the cheapest price but the highest rating? Because obviously in some instances you do get what you pay for. So you gotta find that balance. So we're not telling you to just go with super cheap, but what we're saying is that just a little bit of due diligence. It's like helicopters, cars, boats, planes, trains, automobiles, but you know, just a little bit of due diligence can save you a lot of money in the process. So please use, you know, our page, you know, our YouTube channel. Drop a comment in any of our videos of any of the destinations that we've been to that you might be interested in checking out. Hit us up on Instagram, social media, Facebook. We're all over the place. All the links are already in the description of this video that you can connect with us. Shoot us an email. Let us know. Don't feel like, you know, well, they're too busy to answer my question. We will answer the most mundane question. As long as it's a travel question or a question on the up and up, you ain't trying to like sell us it works or nothing like that.
Darn it.
Yeah, you know, we're not interested in it works or any other multi-level marketing. travel agents, nothing. We good.
Sincere questions.
Sincere questions
like
about travel.
Yeah, we love talking about travel. As you guys can see, we keep going on and on and on and on. So we want to help you guys. We want to give you information. We don't want to just keep it for ourselves.
And we want you to stop making excuses.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Do it, you
Pick
guys.
a place. As soon as you watch this video, if Southwest is in your city, go to southwest.com. Look at all of the destinations that they go to. You and your spouse, if you're married, if you're single, you know, if you yourself don't want to go and you want to go with somebody, find out, you know, a homeboy, a homegirl, or whatever that might be interested in going. If you got kids, that's not an excuse. You can do it. You can do it. Go on Southwest right now. See where they got, what destinations they go to. They'll freaking show you the prices to those destinations. Find one that works in your budget that you've never been to, and just
do it. And to add to that also, babe, one thing about Southwest I will say is that if they have a sale right now, I can guarantee you in a couple of months they're gonna have that sale again. So if you go on there and see a place that you're like, oh my goodness, they have a really great deal, I don't have the money right now, because of course you would have to buy the ticket now. Why don't you go ahead and start saving for that particular trip? Give yourself a year. Say, okay, I want to go to, let's just say New Orleans, since we just came back from New Orleans. Let's just say you're a family of 5, for example. So you go ahead and calculate how much that would be per ticket based on what you see now. Add maybe $10 or $20, because it may fluctuate by the time you're ready to go. But chances are you're going to get a great deal. I mean, I just can't tell you guys.
And sign up for their emails. The airlines, sign up for their email list.
That's right. So you know whenever they're having their sales. Because that's what we do,
And if you look historically, because we've done the research. On it's many an article that tells us that as long as you book 21 days in advance, 9 times out of 10 you're getting the best price, whether you buy it 3 months in advance or 3 weeks in advance, which is 21 days. So like I said, airlines, and as long as this is an off-peak time, so if it's the summertime, you know, obviously it's the summertime, but during the week travel is typically the cheapest that you'll find during the week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, obviously that's when everybody wants to travel, so it's going to cost a little bit more. But our travel now, we left on Monday
and we're back on
a Thursday. And that's how we got the $58
Exactly,
So basically, you don't have any more excuses. Life is passing you by. People are dying every single day. I'm not trying to sound morbid, but it's a reality. And a lot of these people have gone to their grave wishing that they could have done certain things. And we all have fear, and we all have the healthy level of fear, but it's about it's about pushing through it. You know, leveraging that fear and saying, you know what, I'm gonna do it and nothing can stop me. Make it a competition with yourself.
That's right.
I'm gonna travel to one place that I've never been to this year by myself, if that's the case, or with my family, whatever the case is.
And you know,
and bring the kiddos.
Most definitely,
because our daughter got a, I'm sorry, I mean,
go ahead, baby.
I don't know if I said this on this take or on take 2, but we took our daughter to a freaking slave plantation. A slave plantation that's still in existence. You know, it's not still in existence.
Museum.
It's a museum now. But it was the Whitney Plantation in New Orleans. That's like an experience that, even though she's 4, she's gonna look back on this, because this is gonna go on YouTube, and YouTube's gonna be around forever, hopefully. But she's gonna see, and when she's in school, and they're talking about, you know, the history of African American slave trade and all that stuff, she's gonna get to say that she went to a slave plantation.
That's right.
How cool is she gonna be among all her classmates?
That's right. Very, very cool. And you know, reading is so important. You know, we love to read. We read to our daughter every single day. And obviously, it's the thing to do. I think along with that, traveling and being able to have those real life experiences,
that bridges
it brings it together.
And actually being there.
Most definitely, because it's so funny to this day, y'all. Libby will see the Statue of Liberty. Now, we took Liberty when she was, goodness, I'm drawing a blank right now.
1.
You know what? It was at 6 months. Now that I think about it, she was 6 months, right? Okay, but we've showed her. She's seen pictures of her. Like, we had her on like a little display, not a display, but like some little concrete something that was in front of
at the base of the Liberty.
Exactly. To this day, every time she sees the statue, oh my goodness, Mommy, Daddy, this is the Statue of Liberty. She's had that experience. She has the pictures to show, even though she doesn't remember, she was so young, but she has the pictures, you know? So it's amazing just to see that connection, you know, for your kids. And please don't use an excuse that you have children that you can't travel. People told us, well, you guys have kids,
y'all aren't going to be able to travel. As soon as you have kids, kids are going to take over. No, it's all, again, it's an excuse. You're either going to follow that excuse and let that if you've read the book, The 4 Agreements, let that become a curse or an agreement over you that you can't do this because somebody told you you wouldn't be able to do it, or you're going to break that curse and,
most definitely.
and do it.
And we're just so thankful to God that we are choosing to live the abundant life that He wants for us. You know what I'm saying? We're choosing. It's a choice. You know, it's not like someone saying, "Hey, you want to go there?" We're saying, "No, we're gonna go there.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it
with a child."
Yeah, exactly. So
together.
Yep, most definitely.
We're gonna have fun.
Yeah,
we're still having fun. So. We appreciate you rocking with us.
Yes.
Sorry for that little rant on my half, but I get angry when I hear a person tell me why they can't do something, why something's not going to work out. When if I've done it, then
it can be
if
done.
I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, we all can do it.
We all can do it. So. Libby is about had it with us, and these take 1, 2, 3. Y'all probably hear her music in the background because she's like turned it up, I think, intentionally to get our attention. But anyways, this is Marvin,
Amber,
and we're with the family O. Make sure to subscribe if you've enjoyed this film. Make sure to leave us a comment. If you're interested in going any of the destinations that we've been to, please leave a comment. We do check it.
We do.
And link up with us on social media.
We would love to help you with any questions or information you have. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys for watching.
And until the next one.
All right. Peace.